icy this morning. Hold on a second. Evidence of ice right there. So it's Sunday morning. Um, we're on our way to church. So far, the roads are pretty good. The car is a nice, shiny, icy mess. What was nice though this morning, and they're in our link tree, is we used those frost guards. So they were on the windows. Now they were stiff, but then the front window wasn't icy like these were. So that was helpful for the front and the back. So that was a good thing that we put on. We thought we were going to get snow. I think we're going to get some more snow. Who knows when it comes to Ohio? I have no idea. I've stopped guessing a long time ago. So hopefully everybody is having a blessed Sunday. It's probably about 27 degrees, feels like in the teens. I am really sorry that I didn't go live last night before Alfonso. We decided to change our thumbnails, and it was a much bigger project than I thought it was going to be, just for the daily devotions, because they are taking longer than we would like for them to get done, and the way we're doing them now is a lot simpler and a lot cleaner, and I think bolder. So I still have probably about 18 more to fix over, and then it's going to be literally take on Canva, make a copy, change the title, plop a picture in from Stock Cake, and we're done. And so they're just going to be a lot cleaner and easier and just so much better. Even the trees are covered like in icicles. You'll see them. They're pretty icicles down. So if you're wondering what crochet connection means, because I put it at the end of this title of the video, we are starting a new theme, and I have to thank Lewis Acre Farm Karma for mentioning it on the live when we did that together. We are going to crochet connection, and we're going to make a beautiful tapestry of connection for the purpose of love and peer support. I love it because it's exactly what we are about. You do not have to know what a single crochet is or a double crochet is in order to be able to crochet connection. You can do it right by just being connected with within live stream communities and so forth. We are going to do an episode about communities and kind of the history a little bit about going back to how communities formed, the different types of communities and so forth, and why it is so important. You need to be invested in your community outside and in your own, wherever you're living. But for some, that can be challenging. And sometimes for all of us, it can be challenging. If the weather is inclement, we've had some weather where we haven't been able to go out. So if you're dealing with weather issues, you're dealing with pain, you're taking care of somebody, you're caretaking for them, all that kind of thing, you're just not going to be able to go out. I understand it because I deal with fibromyalgia. So this is why this is formed, so that you have the community here. You have it on so many other channels to be involved with and to participate in. Now on Sunday mornings, it's the only thing where I kind of allow to bring in God, because we're on our way to church, a little bit more on our lives than I do the rest of the time, because I don't want to create divisiveness. I want to bring people together. And I know sometimes, and it saddens me that it has to be that way, that the word God and talking about all that can be divisive or triggering because of how somebody was raised or the culture that they were raised in or whatever it may be. And we want to be respectful of that. That's why we do our devotions pre-recorded. So those that want to watch that can. Those that don't have to, don't watch it. And that's the way we still feel as if we can make a balance between bringing people in and having them a part of our community, but still be able to have the cornerstone of Blessed to Crochet, honoring God. So it's kind of like, walk in where we feel is comfortable. We hope it's comfortable for you. We really want to see people come in. This is a place of no judgment. There's no judgment here. Everybody is loved. They're cared for. We're here for each other. It is the only way to roll, as far as I'm concerned. If you're going through a struggle, then we're here for you. It is that simple. It really means a tremendous amount when people participate within this community. And I understand that not everybody can be here on a live. When you guys watch on the replay, you guys are just as important. You're an important part of keeping things going within the community. We have to have something like this. We have to be able to have an outlet for people that need a community because of different circumstance or life circumstance they are in, and they need that support. You are more than just a name on the screen, to at least us. I know within a lot of communities, when you walk, people know your name. It may not be your actual name, but they know your name. If I walk in to the lifeboat, I walk into Reese, people know that we're Blessed to Crochet. They also know I'm Mary. They also know my mom, Kathy. It's a part of that community where you walk in and people start to get to know who you are. They're like, oh, that's Blessed to Crochet. They're coming on in. So you're important to us. You're important to the community base. And we're going to continue to grow, and we're going to continue to foster community. It is, to me, the connection of that is so important because we don't know what someone is necessarily going through. They tell us if they're going through a struggle. We have the Facebook group, so you all have that in order as a resource to gain on and build those connections. So we know the importance of it, and we know from a perspective, we also know how important it is to fellowship with each other. God didn't say, okay, y'all supposed to stay away from each other. No, he asked us to come and fellowship with each other and come and connect with each other. He let us know how important it is for us to come together. And we, as someone that is living that Christian lifestyle, I think it is so important that we walk that Christian lifestyle, not do it in name only. I have friends that are not walking that lifestyle, and I love them just the same as the ones that are. And they're in my prayers tremendously. People that are walking that lifestyle that are friends of mine are still in my prayers tremendously. But I'm so blessed that they're in my life. I'm so glad that I can minister to them. The seeds may get planted in the way that I'm acting, not in what I'm saying, in the way I'm acting to that individual. And so they may never come to Christ. It's okay. That's on them. But I at least feel as if I do not extend to that person, they may be ready at one point because of the relationship we have in order to be able to witness to them and show them my Jesus. However, if you're wanting to push that on them, they're going to raise us. They're going to, no. And that's not the way to do it. The way, in order, I feel, is most effective to witness is to have a relationship with somebody and read the cues of them. It may take them a little bit of time before they're ready to open that door just a little bit for you to just plant a little seed. And then they may go on to go down the road, and somebody else may plant another seed. And before you know it, they're ready for the plant to be watered. And they're going to start blooming a plant. But we cannot come into, a relationship with somebody, whatever relationship is, and as Christians, and just say, oh, every time I see them, if they're not walking that lifestyle, every time I see them, they want to witness to me, and I'm just not ready for that. If they're people that you meet and you have the opportunity and God opens the door, He's going to show you. But if they're friends of yours, you have got to take the time to build that friendship first. It is so, so important in order to be able to build that friendship. Remember, guys, it takes 200 hours to build a relationship with somebody in order to build a friendship. And if we realize that, we got to put some time in first to build that relationship and build that friendship with somebody before we start talking about, things that to them may be difficult. We have to realize I've had friends now in my life a little bit that have been influenced in certain aspects. I have, a friend that has been through Scientology, and goodness gracious, they've been indoctrinated by this stuff, full of lies. And I can understand, by understanding that, it's like, no wonder people that have gone through something like that are like, I don't want to know anything about, your Jesus and God and all that, because to me, I just came out of a huge mess that said they were a church when they're not a church. So we don't know what somebody has been through in their life. We just don't know. And we have to sit there and go, okay, we don't know what they've been through in life. We have to sit here and be patient and allow God to come in and use, and He'll show us the time when we're supposed to witness. He'll open the door. We don't need to push it open. He'll open it. In our lives, sometimes He closes doors and we try to bust through them. He's doing them for a reason. He's shutting those doors because He has a better door over there. And sometimes when we press through them and we bust through them, we're like, oh, it wasn't so good as we thought when we busted through. We wanted that door. And God's saying, you know what? No, I got this door over here. And if you'll just listen to me, I can guarantee you that's a better door. But sometimes we just want to go through and bust through those doors when God closes them. So if we remember that when we are witnessing to somebody, then we realize that, I got to show you all this, guys. Look at this. I don't know if you can see the icicles on the trees. Literally from the rain.
Build up on the trees.
Yes,
you can see the sun
hitting it,
glaring through it.
It's really pretty.
I'm trying not to go fast down the hill, but it's a hill.
Yep, because here's some more. Look at that, how pretty. You can see, I don't know if y'all can see the ice that's on the, see the ice on the windows, or the trees. That is truly pretty. That is really pretty. Hi, Farming. How are you? Isn't that pretty? And if you can see the ice, you can see them on these trees over here.
It doesn't look so much green as it does gray.
Yeah. See the ice. But we just have to be realizing that we don't know everything everybody's been through in their life. We don't know their story. And we need to take time to get to know their story and what they've been through in life so we know how, when it comes to that time, to be able to witness if God opens the door for it to happen. But let's find common ground first. I've talked about that before. Let's find making friends. ICPA, oh my goodness. We woke up to, it's melted since, but an icy car. It was really icy. Um, and so we just don't know, and we have to be willing to be patient and get to know somebody and build that friendship. You can hear it. There you go. There's some ice. You gonna roll it up my hand?
I didn't know your hand was out. I'm sorry.
That's Mr. Bluster Crochet, and then behind me is Mama Bluster Crochet. Um, so we just have to, we have to start realizing we have to build friendships, community, and just welcome everybody in to that, to that community. When you come in here, there's no judgment. That is why we divide. We do the devotions, or we're changing them over to call blessed devotions, recorded. That is why the live streams are separate. We try to make sure that we're just keeping that a little bit separate, so that people that want to come in, hi Matrix, I'm praying for you, hon. I, I'm praying for you, and I will be praying for you today at church. Um, so anyway, we're at church. I've got to get going. I will see you. I may do a live tonight because we didn't get to do it the other day because I got busy with the thumbnails. So remember, stay connected, everybody. It's so important. Remember, be proud of being yourself because everyone's taken. God loves you just the way you are. We got you covered. Thank you so much for having us covered. And remember, let's crochet. Let's crochet connection, a beautiful tapestry in order to bring love and pure support. And remember, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad it is. Have a great day, everybody. See y'all later. Bye bye.